this whole fucking universe, and I'm out here trying to fucking shove dry tuna in my mouth. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, it's something like as simple as that. Like, why am I doing this? Am I even gonna make a dent in anything in the grand scheme of things when Earth just fizzles away into the sun or something?
It's sort of depressing because it doesn't matter. And the other way is relieving because it doesn't matter. And I usually lean towards the relief. I'm like, oh, this is good. So I can try as hard as I want and feel all this discomfort, pushing myself through this workout and taking these cold showers and eating these fucking dry-ass bland meals. And it doesn't fucking matter. Cool.
The pun?
Yeah, Antoine just finished his cruise.
Yes. Oh, boat cruise. Boat cruise.
Okay, boat cruise.
Focus. Hocus pocus. Jujitoine cast. It's really the real one so far. The first one, it's real because it's just me and you. I love how on our Jujitoine podcast we just had like all these random guests, like over and over again. Didn't we have like 5 people last time?
We had 4 or 5. It was almost like we had to raise our hands in order to get a word in, you know?
Like Zoom, yeah. It was a nightmare.
It was a nightmare. How does Fuad do it with like 5 dudes on his, man?
He doesn't. I think the max for real 4 is good. If one, like for example, like if I just let conversations go,
yeah,
4 is manageable. And I think the more you do it with people you know, it's like it's doable. But for example, AV and the Wrath, the podcast I have with Frank, we did like rate your physique. So we kind of been doing that with that podcast. Just like if people want to rate their physiques, you know, blah blah, comment, and then we look at the Instagram, we rate the Instagram and their physique. So for the last one, we had Regan Grimes. See what he wanted to do it because he was like, I think he likes to do that. It's a fun concept, I think, too. And then we had Lee Priest because he was requested. And then Lee was like, okay, I'm going to be brutally honest. Is that cool? I said, yeah, that's cool. First kid that comes up, he's like 15 years old, is like, and just Lee rips him apart. I'm like, oh my God.
The poor kid.
Lee just destroys him. Like, what do you mean? Like, he would be good if he was a cyclist. You know, like, poor kid. I think the guy was like 15 years old. I'm like, Lee, like, come on. Like, anybody that's 15, like, looks like that. Like, you know, it's good. I was trying to be good, right? Because the kid was obviously had like potential. He had like nice shape. He was training. But Lee's standard for like what a 15-year-old bodybuilder looks like, he thinks about himself when he was 15. He was already Mr. Australia probably by that time. So
Lee's a different species.
It's 4 people trying to critique at the same time. It didn't work. So if I do it again, I'm going to be like one at a time, do the critique, and then give the rating. Then we move on to the next guest to do the same. But yeah, we live and learn. So yeah, I was on a boat cruise, and during that same time, you were busy yourself with the Shaw Classic, right?
Yeah, I was in Colorado. Then I had to go to LA, so I'm a little jet lagged right now. But hey, I'm okay.
I'm jet lagged too. I didn't know Alaska was 4 hours.
Yep, we were 4 hours behind. But usually when I travel, and you probably do the same thing, you're out of your routine. So there's often cases where you're staying up later as you go back anyway. So then it's like not only are you affected by the time zone, you're affected by the routine change. So when you get back, you're like, huh.
No, it's strange. The last couple of days, I've just been trying to get back into it, but it's fine. I mean, that's why it's very challenging to travel like that. If you're like close to a show, it would be pretty hard, you know.
No.
So off season like that, it's all right. I mean, at some point, like the time to travel, I think for us is now, because I think when we're going to be 60 years old or 70 years old, I think we're going to want to be on our porch and just swinging on chairs, right? I mean, I'm guessing we're going to do that a bit. Yeah.
I don't know about that. My dad is he's 71 or 72, and now all he wants to do is go on these road trips in his little car and just like eat in McDonald's gas stations and sleep in his car sleep on top of his car and just go hike on trails and stuff. He doesn't want to be home that much.
Is he So obviously your mom doesn't go with him.
No, my mom doesn't go with him. That's why he doesn't travel as much. Actually, is because he feels guilty for leaving her. But I've always told them, hey man, like you can go off on your adventures, Dad. Mom can stay here with me and Sam and Sputnik. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
I mean, she could, but I don't know. So I've pitched that option to them many times. Like, hey, Dad, go do your thing, man. Mom's good here hanging out with us.
Yeah, because I think she probably likes to help a little bit and just hang out, and
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Yeah.
our moms will always be happy to see us. That's the cool thing. We at least will always have one fan at least, right?
Mom's the biggest fan. It's always funny when I don't know how often your mom comments on your posts, but my mom will comment on one out of every like 10 or 30 posts or so. And it's just funny seeing her in there, just like,
Yeah.
if I was a 15-year-old kid, I'd be embarrassed, but I don't care.
No, I like it, but I think my mom, she doesn't comment every time, but she will sometimes, and it would be like something like just like about, I don't know, something nice, just like a nice compliment, just like a nice comment.
Yeah.
But you want to hear something funny? So Frank McGrath's mom, were you there during that conversation? She comments on everything,
Really?
and
Oh, yeah, yeah.
sometimes yeah, you were there. I think it was in this podcast, and
Uh-huh.
when there's a hater that says something, she's like, "Don't you talk like that to my son."
Yeah. I want to go look for it. I want to see, go to Frank McGrath's Instagram and start looking
Oh,
at
I
his
could
comments to see if
try
we,
to find it.
yeah, see if you can find his mom's account and see if we can all start following Frank's mom.
Oh no.
It's got to be. Let's see where. Let's see here. I wonder what her name is. Is it McGrath?
Uh, maybe, yeah. I'm guessing she kept her.
I don't know. We're gonna have to find it. Whatever happened to Frank's sister, by the way? She was
Oh, she has a kid now, and she's I think she's remarried.
okay.
But
She was
his sister was really good looking. She still is,
yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah, and she was actually she had a high profile account on social media back in
I have her. I have
2015.
her. I have her. I have her. I
You
gotta pull it
do?
up. Yeah.
Let's see this. Let's see Frank's mom.
All right. So you scroll down here,
Yeah.
abs, and all dudes commenting, and some girls swooning, and then you see Gladys McGrath. You got what it takes, son. I got it on the screen if you want to see.
Yeah, yeah, Gladys, you got what it takes, son. Like it. Hit the heart button. There you go. That's funny.
So I
So,
agree, Mom.
how often are you training with Frank?
We did the legs a little while ago. I don't train with him that often. He's got his
Mm-hmm.
own schedule, right? And it was his birthday the other day. Look,
Mm. Jeez. 44? 45?
28. No, I think he's 45.
28
Yeah.
years old, Jesus.
Okay, let's see. Let's see if we can find a picture. Another comment from his mom.
Gladys McGrath.
This should be bigger. There you go.
You still call your mom every day?
There she is. So
Yeah.
strong. Who liked it? Oh, that's another Flag Norfell athlete from the gym. I'm gonna
Okay,
like her
that's
post.
funny. His mom's following him around, just commenting on all this stuff.
Yeah, let's see this one here.
Oh, jeez.
He's getting a lot of comments for just a picture like that, I find. Oh,
Well, I mean,
she's commented there. Oh, it's good. That's what I mean. It's good. Let's see
yeah.
here.
Oh, yeah, it's his birthday. What do you expect, Antoine? Of course his mom is going to be wishing him happy birthday on a birthday post on Instagram. There's no way she didn't comment.
Don't worry being jealous. You wait until I'm away. Unbelievable. Because he was on a trip.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh. Hey, it looks like you're celebrating your B-Day eating good for you. 2 likes. Oh, Ed Connors.
Isn't
Who's
he the
this?
Gold Gym owner?
Yeah, he was. Yeah,
Yeah, he
he's the one
was.
who. Yeah, actually, yeah. He bought like the. It was like the golds back
Yeah,
in the day, and he kind of like redid the logo. You know the newer logo and the
yeah.
colors and the stripes on the on the walls. That was his idea.
Yeah. I think I met him at shit of all places, Gold's Gym Venice. I think I met Ed Connors.
Yeah, no, he's been around a lot. He used to help a lot of guys, like even wrestlers, like John Cena. There's a picture of me and John Cena together with him. Um, John Cena, Ultimate Warrior, Jay Cutler, Lee Priest, all these guys. He would just like help him out,
Hmm.
just uh, just help them out. There's people who just want to help in life, I guess.
So did you
Yeah,
get back yesterday? I just got back last night.
I. Oh, you just got back. No, I got back like, let's see, where are we? Okay, I got back the 23rd at night,
Ah,
like 1
okay.
a.m.
At like 1 a.m. Would you do another
Yeah,
cruise?
yeah, I would, because I will tell you exactly why I would do another one.
All right.
So when you're traveling, sometimes what's annoying is like if you're in a hotel somewhere, you gotta like find food, find out like ways to like pack your meals, make meals, have a George Foreman grill, or like buy some stuff, make some makeshift meals in Tupperwares,
Dude, you
and then
should
if
have
you
seen
gotta
me
go
the
to
last 3 days, dude. You should.
oh
I didn't have
yes,
I didn't have a microwave, and we were at Innswit.
oh my god, so yeah, you know the struggle, right? So let's say if you would be traveling to three different cities in
Hmm.
3 different days, and in normal hotels, it would be a nightmare for a bodybuilder. And then the gyms, you're gonna find gyms somewhere else, this and that. It's kind of hard to find. And sometimes you find a gym, really good gym. Sometimes you gotta train in a hotel room, right?
Yeah,
So imagine you're wherever you're going, your hotel is following you.
that's the cruise. That's the cruise ship you're
Yes,
saying.
yeah.
Wow.
So it's like this giant ship has buffet and all kinds of like restaurants in there.
Yeah,
And the buffet, I can eat my meal like rice. There was rice, white rice every day. So I would get the rice, I would meet, and then I would eat. Then I would come back with my Tupperware, fill up the food, so I could eat in 2 hours without going to the. So I gained 5 pounds on the ship on the cruise.
Oh, I
Yeah.
wonder how
So
much of that is just water retention from not being able to move around as much.
no, I got lots of steps, so you could get off the boat and walk around and do things.
Huh?
Yeah, yeah. So you stop at different cities. So we did Alaska, right? So the first one was Juneau, then it was a town called Skagway, then Ketchikan, and it's all about like why there's towns there for a long time because they used to have like a gold rush back in the day, and that's all the towns got built. That was the reason why.
Yeah.
So we just did a lot of visiting and saw some whales and saw like a lumberjack show. We went on an old train tracks and an old train, and then we just went up the mountains, a nice view, and so it was cool because I could like get up and then I could go to the workout at the gym if I wanted. I've actually in the whole time I was there, I did 3 weight workouts and 2 cardio sessions on the days I didn't work out. So I didn't work out as often, but every time I did, the pump was unbelievable for some reason.
That's probably because you were working out less frequently, so your muscles were
Yeah,
recovering quicker. Because I
yeah,
noticed,
less
like,
cardio. Yeah,
yeah, I mean, me and you both have experience doing like strength and explosive stuff, and you need to rest for that, like, because
yeah,
you know what I mean. Like that's, but a lot of times for bodybuilding workouts, you don't really feel like you need to rest for them. But if you do, if you need to, your pumps are fucking nuts. So a lot of times, the
I
best way
know.
to just get a pump is just to
Wait
balance
2 days.
the amount of training you're doing.
I know. Skip 2 days and just go back to the gym.
Yeah, and
So
just
is
eat
this
normal and make sure you're eating everything you need to eat. You know.
yeah. So like less activity, less cardio and less workouts. Then you go in the gym. It's just like
Hmm.
my back workout. It was like the best back pump I've had like in a year or something or two.
Wow.
And I
So
did like
is the
yeah
boat really moving like a lot as you're like? Is it hard?
one
Is it
workout
weird?
the I posted me doing curls losing balance. So that was
I saw
actually
that. I
like
was like,
real.
no way. There's no way he's going to be able to work out like that the whole time.
No, so the sometimes you're ashore right. Well, you can
Hmm.
go out to the sea. So that you're moving and that day we were moving, but there was a lot of like motion in the ocean, a lot of waves. So the boat was moving like that, and it was my first workout there too. So I was like, this is strange. So I had to do like seated curls. I had to do like machines, different things. But this one girl was so funny. I actually told her after she was doing one-legged stiff leg deadlifts with a leg back with dumbbells.
Those are hard to do.
I don't know. Like then I told like you chose the hardest exercise ever to do it right now. It was so funny. I was like, why is she doing this? She's just like, I guess it's fun, maybe the challenge. I don't know. It was really like moving. Yeah, so that was fun. I would do it again because it's a lazy way to travel.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's you have a good if you find a ship that has like the good food, the good gym, you can like easily maintain your gains or even like it'd be good for you because I didn't train as much. I didn't do chest while I was gone. I did chest like 2 days ago, dude. My shoulder pain was not even there.
Yeah. So,
So it's like it
what was the
makes me realize.
cruise line? Alaskan Cruises?
So it's called the Holland American. That's the company, and it was we flew to Vancouver. It was an Alaska cruise.
Nice. Now, you told me that Ian Veyer actually reached out to you and told you that was a good one.
Yeah, the day before I left, he was at Pure in person. So while I was gone, Regan came into town. Ian was into town. A bunch of people were into town. Even C-Bum was there. Like I missed everything when I was gone. There was even like there was a fight at the gym and almost another fight. Everything happened when I was gone.
What, like fist fight? What?
It's just there was an altercation about like some guy messaging like another person in the DMs, and then the two guys provoked the other guy, and the guy just smashed their heads together. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. So it's been resolved. It's been resolved, and it's just like sometimes guys will be guys, right? Because when you think about it, we're literally like just a little bit more involved than monkeys, but not that much. So fights, it can happen, but it wasn't like that big of a deal. Everything is resolved. The cops came, but like everything was fine, And it's like as a gym, it's like it kind of sucks because you don't want to be like fuck. You don't want cops in your gym, right? So, but it turned out that it was fine. The cops just let everybody go, and it just sucks that like, come on, guys, you don't have to fucking fight over DMs and things like that because one guy was staring too long at the other guy.
Yeah.
Got up, said, "What's your problem?" And then his brother came in and started talking shit.
Fist fun. So no one filmed it on their cell phone because it seems like all this type of stuff is filmed these days in social media. There's always some guy who's sitting over there with his phone just
no,
filming.
Actually, the footage, the guy actually posted online, but then he got removed because the guy was like, "Look at these idiots." Yeah, I mean, I didn't say any names, so it's okay. But yeah, I mean, I don't know that happened, and then so Ian was there. Oh yeah, going back to the Ian story. So I'm telling Ian, yeah, I'm going on a cruise. So he said, oh yeah, which one? The Holland? Oh, Holland American. Yes, that's a good one. The food's pretty good there. I said, you're gonna love it. You're able to like eat a lot of food and rest, and if you want to pack on size, like a boat cruise, you'll see it's a way to do it. I'm like, so wait, how many did you do? I think he said like 5 or 6 or something. I'm like, what? Then I was like, why are you like, you're a boat cruise connoisseur? What's going on?
Yeah,
he's so random.
Connoisseur. Yeah. Of all people.
Of all people, I did expect that because you think Ian is like the hardcore bodybuilder because of like the stuff he posts online, right? Which is mostly bodybuilding.
Yeah.
And he has the persona of like this hardcore bodybuilder, but then I guess he really enjoys cruises. And I understand now because I would do it again.
Yeah.
For real. It's like it's very like a simple way to travel, and it's very relaxing. And it's something you do. I think that's I really enjoyed it because I did it with my fiance, right, Taylor, and her family. So I think, for example, if you would go just you and Sam for a week, you guys would like it a lot.
Yeah. I find that when I travel with training in particular, I try to basically just do enough workouts to feel better, and that's my gauge. If you're sitting around too much, you feel like shit, and if you're stressed about trying to get your workouts in, you're not you're on a trip. You're supposed to be doing something else. You know what I mean? So I feel
Yeah.
like just finding whatever amount of work just makes you feel refreshed and feel good. That's about how much you should do. You know? So
Yeah. No, you're right. Like I did enough to just to feel good about myself. It was almost every day. There was one day I didn't do anything. I was like,
yeah.
it was kind of late, and I talked too much with like the family. I was like, it's okay, right? Why would I leave an hour early to just get to the gym before it closes, right? Just and the thing is, because her grandfather paid for everything, it's like also I'm gonna make my priority to be with them and make them, show them like because I actually really enjoyed the trip. So yeah, but usually what I would do is that as before everybody starts moving in the morning, I would go to the gym and do what I need to do after the early breakfast. Or a couple times I went at 8 p.m. for an hour right before 9 after dinner,
Were
which
those
is
the
kind of
dead
weird because
times
you're
in
all
the gym?
stuffed. Huh?
Were those the dead times in the gym?
The dead time were the times where the gym was coasted because everybody leaves and visits. So
Yeah.
those days there was barely anybody in the gym. But the days that it was like moving, like because there's 2 days, it was a full day of travel. You don't go to the shore, you're just traveling. So everybody goes in the gym. Like the
Yeah.
first day we were traveling and like everybody was, wow, this is packed. But I guess people work out once, then they have good intentions for the week and they don't come back.
It's kind of like the people that work out on Mondays in gyms. You know, the gym's
Yeah,
packed on Monday, and then it starts to kind of weed out as the week goes on. You know,
yeah,
'cause
yeah.
so this Alaskan cruise was a gift for you guys. How much do you think that would cost if do you know how much it costs for those tickets? I don't even know how much a
Uh,
cruise is, man.
I don't know. Let's find out. Let's go check online.
Mm. I got a few trips coming up here actually. Coming to see you in a month.
Yeah,
Yeah, in less than a
this is
month I'll be
cool.
up there.
Yeah,
We're
that's
gonna
to be
do
great.
the deadlift or die
Tournament? No, I
tournament.
changed the name. I had to
I
change
know.
the name. You know that? Yeah, I
I,
know. I wish.
yeah, I know, but I'll call it what I want to call it.
So this drawing that I got this artist to make a drawing, and it's done now. So I'm gonna make a shirt probably for the event if I have time.
Yeah,
It will be the live or die on it.
awesome.
Did I
I'll
show
turn
you
it.
the draft of it?
I saw the draft of the poster. I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
you didn't see the actual drawing of the for the shirt. One second, I gotta
No.
find it.
Are you participating in the tournament yourself, or are you just
No,
running it?
no, I'm showing it.
With my injury, I don't know if I could try to deadlift with straps overhand, but the mixed grip might not be the.
I don't expect you to do anything that day. Because somebody asked me like, "Oh, is he gonna do this or that?" I said, "No, I just want him to go there and hang out and have fun." But I know that if you want, I'm gonna get two mics because I'm gonna try to MC the show at the same time. So we're
Hmm.
gonna have a mic each to just because you like to. I know you like to encourage people when they lift
Yeah.
to hype them up, right? So we'll have microphones if we want to do that.
Yeah. My enthusiasm is real. That's what's good about it. It's
Yeah,
not contrived or anything. I actually
no,
like it when people do things. Let me see what we got on the screen. Oh wow, that's funny looking. I
I
like
know.
that.
Yeah, it's cool, right? So I
Yeah, I
told him
want
like make it simple, right? So there's one without the red blood that's just like white, but
to.
I
Yeah,
wanted to have one with blood too if I had the choice. So it's kind of funny. It's like a zombie deadlifting, ripping his own arms off.
yeah. I
So
want to.
yeah, if I make a T-shirt, it's gonna be like deadlift or die in the back here, something simple, right?
It's funny. It seems like the coolest gym shirts were the ones in the '80s that had like kind of cheesy or corny artwork on them. Like for example,
Kramer's
the
gym,
one I wear with a dog that is doing the front lat spread or whatever. It's just like
Kramer's
it's
gym.
just funny, man.
What was the dog's name again? Was it Sam or something? No, wasn't Sam. Was
There's
Bill?
no way you can
Alex?
remember the dude's dog's name. I just
I thought
remember walking to the gym, those Kramer's gym in Scottsboro. We walked in 2010 or 11. I just remember him fucking his forearms and the amount of veins he had. I was like 24. I was like,
whoa.
I wonder if that's the way people see me now because I've gotten a lot bigger
Oh,
and
for
veinier since
sure.
then.
Dude,
I
your
was like,
forearms are
if
crazy.
I was like, if that's, and I'm thinking back, it's like, if people see me like I saw him, now I understand why they're acting weird around me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because Kramer's forearms are fucking nuts and full of veins, dude. This shit was cool, man.
What is he up to?
Are you going to the Olympia?
Yeah. Are you?
Cool. I'll see you there too.
Oh, nice. Yeah, we AG has a booth, so I'm gonna be at the booth and stuff, and I'm gonna just be present, I guess. I'm gonna try to see it, but you know what? You know what I've noticed? I've noticed that sometimes if I have to sit through a whole bodybuilding show, I don't really like it.
What? I mean, I just like how honest you were. It's like I don't like it.
No, I like the open class.
Yeah.
I like the 212 and the classic. That's about it.
That's still a lot of categories. The thing is, if anyone's listening, wondering about the how a bodybuilding show flows, they always put open in the last, right, Antoine?
Yeah, usually they do that.
Yeah. So you go to a bodybuilding show expecting to watch, your favorite guys. It starts at 7. You're not going to see them on stage until the Olympia was like 11:30 at night. You guys are on last year.
Oh yeah, because they ran late.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. The Olympia is such a big show. I'm like, man, do I want to spend some tickets and sit there with average seating? Because unless I buy some right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could probably do that. Would you watch it?
I'm going with rain again.
You might have to.
But no. Listen, one year, 1 or 2 of the years, they were able to get me like seats right behind the judges.
Yeah, that's awesome. I've had those
So
before.
I can ask and see if we can get those media passes if you want to sit up close. I don't know.
Yeah, I'd like to. Because if I want to see the show, I'd rather go like right up there with like those like seats that are like
Yeah.
given by like companies who don't bother even showing up because they're so big. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's why they're empty. I was always wondering why those seats were empty.
Just because they're like when you could buy a sponsorship for a show,
Yeah.
they give you like you'll have this, and like 8 tickets like on these seats. So cool, nice. But sometimes like the owner of Monster Energy Drink is like, yeah, I'm not gonna go. You know what I mean? So it's like sometimes there's just seats that are empty.
Yeah. In fact, Kramer doesn't own the gym anymore, apparently. Yeah, that's it. That's
Max. His name was Max.
Oh yeah, that makes. Oh, that's why. It was a pun.
Yeah. That's why I thought I would remember the name.
I kind of want to get us, Antoine. I kind of want to get a selection of stringers like this and just make up bogus gym names and stick them on there and just make up these fictional gyms. What do you think?
Jujitoine's gym.
We should do that together. We should.
We'll do it.
We should sit down and do some fictional gyms and sell these stringers together. People be walking around.
Yeah, it will work.
Yeah,
it'll work. Like a collab, like couple collab tanks, like a little mini series.
Yeah, you did one with Cedric back in the day. There's like 2 characters on it.
Oh yeah, we never really sold that.
I think I have that stringer.
No, I have so there's the one character I made was when I had the Crushing Crew era.
That's what I have. That's the one.
Yeah, that's what we have. And then the one I got the artist to make the other guy, which was like a Minotaur. That was like Cedric's guy, so he was like Obsession and Passion and Obsession or something. It was going to be a cool shirt, but I was still like back then. I still think it's cool, but it's like I know that it's more like there was so much blood on there and big guns. It's just like it's like so like corny. You know what I mean? That I don't think it would sell in this day and age, but I would still like it. But
yeah, that's the funny thing is you'll make something that you really like and other people don't want to wear that shirt. You'll make something else.
Like, I made this mug here. I was like, this is a cool mug. I would like. It says I fucking love coffee on it. It's my own mug.
Let me see it. You're still on Kramer's Gym Instagram over here.
Oh, sorry. Let me stop this. So look, I fucking love coffee.
Yeah.
Little period with my logo. So I was like, I'm making this cup of coffee because I like drinking coffee. I love coffee. I fucking love coffee. So I was like, if I would see this mug in a store somewhere that said that, I'm like, hey, I'm buying this, right?
Mm-hmm.
If it would be $20, I would buy it. So I was like, I'm gonna make some mugs for fun. I don't think I sold one on the website. I don't think I sold one. Period.
Did you make mugs recently? Is this recent?
Yeah, I made 70 of those, like
Oh no.
2 or 3 months ago. Remember, I told you like, oh, I made something and it's not selling, even though I liked it. And you said exactly what you said. Sometimes you make something you like, it won't sell. Then you make something like off the cuff that you don't really think too much about it. It's gonna sell.
Yeah, it's
So that's one of that doesn't
you'll
sell.
never know, man. I had a bunch of fanny packs back in the day. Remember those?
Yeah, I remember those.
Yeah, they didn't sell worth a shit. It took me 5 years to sell 100 of them.
Yeah, I remember they were good though. You had
I
the little
still use
Velcro in the
them.
front.
I still wear
Huh?
them. It's
I know.
still my fanny pack, actually.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're good. You always wear it. You know what Flag Norfeld did, which I kind of like? They made like this oversized sling, but it can be just a giant fanny pack.
Yeah.
I can fit a couple meals in there.
Do you have one with you?
Yeah, I'll show you one now. What's it?
Yeah. Yeah, you guys, you need to get fanny packs if you're listening. They're the best thing when you go. They're the best when you go through airports. You know what I mean?
Oh, for sure. So this one here is actually available on the Flag Norfeld website right now. Code 80 if you want one. So buy that or a mug, please. But look,
Yeah, nice. That's a big pack. Is that money?
yeah, it
Can I
is.
have the money? Can you give me the monies? Is that a
Splenda.
USD? Why you have a USD in Canada?
No, it's Splenda's.
Oh, it's the silicate. Oh, silica packet.
This is Splenda.
Yeah. Oh, Splenda. Yeah. When I go to when I'm traveling and I find all the little iodized salt packets, I'm like, yoink! Look at that! Look at that buckle. Is that your new? Is that your new fanny pack? That's what you're wearing now?
No, right now I use a small crossbody, but I've used my other fighting pack, the Diesel one. It's like the brand Diesel for like, because I've been traveling a lot. I just kept my stuff in there.
Yeah.
You want to see the other one I use?
I've seen it. I know which one you're talking
Oh, you see?
about.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
That
So
one.
this
Yeah.
is this
I've
one
seen that
I've
one.
used it. Yes, I've used this one Thursday because I had to go to a meeting and I had like put my meal in there. I put everything in there. Pretty big. Look, huge.
Hey,
But
the bigger
it's
your
so
back, the bigger your pack, right?
yeah. No, the crazy thing is that it's so big that when you drive, it's like it kind of doesn't work
Oh shoot! Didn't think about that.
because you're sitting here, your steering wheel is there, whatever. But so even when you walk, it's kind of weird. So I put it like more like that.
Yeah, that looks less like a fanny pack and more just like a messenger
Yeah,
bag now. Well, that's some old school. Yeah, okay. Yeah, fanny pack. It's funny because the word fanny is butt and butt pack, but no one wears them backwards. You know,
I wear them backwards sometimes.
I never wear mine backwards. Really,
No,
you put your fanny pack in the back?
yeah, I switch to the back sometimes when I have to bend over.
Yeah,
Yeah,
interesting.
yeah. So yeah, we need to do our tank tops, cool out tank tops.
Yeah. We got to get a road trip going. I got my dad a Sprinter van actually recently. He wanted one.
A sprinter van.
You know what those are?
Let's see.
It's like he wanted to do these extended trips and he does them, but he usually sleeps on top of his car in something called a roof nest and he's tired of sleeping out on top of his car. So he's been wanting this. So um, we're getting it. We're putting it together. He already got it. So he'll go be picking it up next week. But when he's not using it, I can use it to travel around and, do like a string
Is
of
it the
collabs on
Premier?
a tour or something. So maybe during the Olympia time, uh, we meet you down there in that or something. And we stick
Yeah,
around in a
yeah,
bit.
yeah. I just like stay longer in Vegas, and we could just go like wherever, right?
Yeah, it's in Orlando this year, but the one we have has like a
Orlando.
fridge, a bathroom, and all that other stuff.
Really? So wait a minute. This has like a lot of room in there.
Oh yeah, it's like an
Oh,
RV.
big.
It's like I think it's called a Class B, but it's got a sink, it's got a stove, it's got a fridge, a microwave, it's got a little standard sized bed, a
Oh, like
shower, a
that,
toilet. Yeah,
dude. That's
yeah,
awesome. You can
yeah.
make the tires bigger though, right?
I mean, I guess you can. I don't know. It's like after looking at the price, it's like we'll just stick with this for a bit.
Yeah. Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, but yeah, it makes him happy. He just wants to drive around and go on adventures in his van. So
So maybe the tires are actually maybe they're big. The tires. It's just that the vehicle is so big.
I think it depends. Yeah, I think it also depends on what color you're looking at because the black ones look huge there, and the other ones that have the inset, uh, you know, silverish color just don't look as robust. But yeah, I was gonna start putting together like a string of places to visit and some of those things. You can even do things like. Well, what I plan to do is if he's driving across the U.S. or something, I could fly a one-way ticket, fly him back, and then start somewhere on the West Coast. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a
And then
good idea.
drive all the way back instead of like this round-ass fucking trip. It's like 50
Oh
hours of
wow, look at
driving.
that.
Yeah, yeah. It'll only be like 25. Yeah, it's
I
neat.
love something like that. I'd love something like that.
Yeah, yeah,
Even for
yeah.
hunting. Cool. That's a good idea. Let's do it.
Yeah,
I'm down
but
for that.
let me know if you want to do something like that. We can set off like 9 to 10 days or something and just go around a bunch of places.
Yep. No, let's do it. Because
Hmm.
I'm gonna start prep in like early December, so that would be like right before that.
You're starting prep in early December. Okay, okay. So
December, February, March is the show, right?
yeah,
So
yeah,
December, yeah, December. So I guess December 1st I would start, or maybe late November, whatever. It'll be right after our trip if we do that, because I'll have December, January, and February, the whole 3 months to dial down for the show in March. Okay,
yeah.
this is
How are
good.
you
Look at
doing?
that.
How are you doing now with your training and everything?
Oh, it's good.
Yeah.
Let me stop that sharing. Wait a second. Okay, yeah, it's good because I've actually backed down the all the crazy drop sets. I maybe when we Tuttle said he was like, we had that one podcast that Tuttle was talking about like too much sometimes is like not enough or worse. So I
Mm-hmm.
actually like backed down with all the drop sets and stuff and the supersets, and I've been doing more straight sets and more rest bars. So there, I do maybe like one drop set per workout max,
Yeah.
and the rest is just mostly straight sets and rest pause.
That's
Or
kind of like
like,
what I do.
yeah, I know. So, or something like today I did legs, and I put 9 plates on the leg press, that one leg press. And it kind of felt good, so I did 5 sets of 8 with 40-second break in between. So that was a lot of volume. It's like five
That
sets
is,
of
yeah.
8 with 40 seconds in between. So that was something I did. Like, but I didn't go to failure, obviously, because I would have died by myself. So, yeah. So no, things are good. I'm like 297 this morning.
Wow.
So yeah, things are good. I mean, right now I'm gonna more like maintain what I am right now and start another phase where I'm gonna try to add pack on size. I'm gonna keep everything the same, but the supplements are different a little bit. So I'm gonna have another phase where I'm gaining more, maybe in I don't know 2 months.
Yeah.
But health, the blood work and health wise, everything was fine. So I'm like, fuck, I could just keep going. But I'm taking a
It
break.
feels like you have money in the bank when you see good blood work. You're like, oh, I can
I
spend
know.
this.
Yeah, I can ruin it more.
I can ruin. Hey, I got a lot of room to ruin this. Yeah. No, my
Yeah,
last blood work looked. It was the best my blood work has looked in like 11 years because I got a lot of records on this giant spreadsheet I got, and it was the best.
yeah,
It's looked. I was like, wow, that's really
that's cool.
good.
Is it all the cardio?
It's got to be the cardio, man. I've just been doing so much of it. And the thing is, just like it's not like more time. It's just I got my circuit I do in the morning, which takes 20 to 25 minutes. I just started trying to do it faster and faster and faster, and I shaved off 6 minutes off my fucking time. So it used to take me
Holy shit!
26 minutes, and now I'm doing it like And then I got it down to like, okay, wait, I'm going to do this a little faster, down to 23 or 22 with a good push. And then I got it down to like just a little over 17. So literally that's shaving off 5 minutes off of,
That's a lot.
no,
That's a
I
lot.
got pretty aggressive with it, but then I was just like, holy shit, this is helping me out in so many areas. In fact, um, that I was always bitching about the way you work out, how you never rest in between sets.
Yeah.
I don't have to rest as long now because of that. My cardio is so fucking
Yeah.
good. Like I could just, you know what I mean? So it's more about making sure I can still push the weights I need to push, but I don't have to rest as long so I can actually do more sets before I get
Yeah.
bored.
You're not resting your heart. You're resting your muscles. The heart is
Right.
like after 30 seconds, the heart after a set kind of like goes back down pretty quick if you're at good cardio. That's
Mm-hmm.
why I use my watch sometimes. I'm like, okay, now, okay, went back down. Now is like, should I go now or I should wait? Sometimes I just make myself wait a little bit more because like
Yeah.
for a straight set, so I just wait a little bit more, and then I do my set. Or sometimes I will like take less breaks going up, and then before like the last or two sets, whatever, I'll take more break.
What have you noticed that? I think using heart rate to help your training. I use it all the time for cardio. I don't use it really for weight training, but there's no reason I couldn't. The thing is, I've noticed that if you do if you're focusing on starting your set when your heart rate's down, that's a good measure of how long you should rest. You know what I mean, to a certain extent. But also,
Yeah,
like, you start to look at ways to get your heart rate down faster, so you start breathing better. You notice that, like,
yeah,
your breathing pattern is more intentional, it's more full, you're using your more nostrils and everything.
yeah,
So during cardio, I was like trying to keep my heart rate down with speeding up, and the only way I could do that was by breathing better. And I think that's really helped out a lot. Also, when I do skill work, some like rope flow or something, for example, or when I was trying to learn some jump rope tricks, uh, I look at my heart rate. Sometimes I'd wear a heart rate monitor, and I'm not tired. I'm not like physically tired, but when my heart rate would creep up, I'd wait for it to go back down, and then I was noticing I was making less mistakes in the practice.
true. That's true.
It's pretty cool. I
Yeah,
was like, neat. This
no,
is
it is
useful.
cool. Yeah, you're right. And the thing, like you've said it right. I'll say it just for the people in the audience. It's something I've learned too, and I tell my clients. So a good way to not be exhausted after your set is to breathe like you are exhausted at the first rep.
No, it is.
So
Yeah, you're right.
yeah, so because if you breathe like a maniac the whole set, your body won't need as much oxygen after your set to try to play catch up.
Yeah.
So that's a big trick people could do. Is like if you don't want to be exhausted after, start breathing like hard in the first rep.
Or right before you actually start your set, like the
Oh,
Wim
that's
Hof
even better.
breathing
I didn't think
method,
of that.
where he does all the breathing before he gets in the ice bath.
Oh, Wim Hof.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
you're
does the
right.
forced breathing, like the repetitions of the forced breathing right before you get an ice bath helps you withstand it. But it's basically what you're saying is just do that before your set and during your set, so that your body can, you're
Yeah, I'll try
basically air
before.
loading.
Air loading, oxygen load. Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
try next time before, because I've only did it during, but it kind of makes sense.
yeah.
We'll be invincible.
It's not a natural way to breathe. It's air doping.
It's air doping.
Yeah.
uh, are we gonna? They're gonna test like, oh, this guy has too much air in his system. It's not good. He's
he
too puffed up. His lungs are too puffed up.
he
I'm
got
still
he,
looking at the bands.
he got disqualified because he tested positive for too much air. Jesus,
Uh,
just
imagine
don't
if
breathe
air.
as much.
Imagine if air weighed something. People try to cut weight, they would just die.
Yeah, the the end.
Because they almost die already. We're like removing water. So imagine like air weighed something somehow. Air weighed like
Huh.
the boxers and the fighters making weight, or even the bodybuilders. They would just all die, try to hold their breath, or like pass out.
Yeah.
Uh, that's funny. So the Shaw Classic.
Yes.
So you had your trip, L.A. The Shaw. What was your highlight of your trips? Your 2 trips.
I like the Shaw Classic. It was the best expo we've had a booth at. We actually sold everything we brought, which has never happened. Usually,
Oh, the Grip
you
Genie?
oh yeah, we sold. I mean, we were mad we didn't bring more, and we actually brought a pretty decent amount of stuff. It's like we didn't skimp, but we didn't overload it, and that shit flew out, man. Like that was just right. It was the right crowd for selling grip tools, man. I tell you what.
That's
And the
true.
crowd was
That's
really
true.
well behaved and polite. Everyone there was really cool, and the expo wasn't annoying. There's no really loud booths playing music or anything, so. It was phenomenal. The crowd was great. The people in the area were great. The show was fantastic. It had good half natty lighting in the entire arena that all the competitors were in. I spent a lot of time backstage in the athletes area just going, why am I here? Why do they let me in every fucking time? What? There's nothing for me to do. There's just like they're just letting me in. I'm like, okay, the universe is being too nice. I would kick myself out, but whatever. I'm here. So we filmed the video back there. It just
That's cool.
happens. I'm like, I don't know why they let me in sometimes. Like, why do
Well,
they
you're
let me back
friends
here?
with Brian, right?
Yeah, that's what it is. He likes me, so he just invited me. But it's still weird.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, because he's like the, I think as far as like legends, besides Mariusz Pudzianowski, who's like he was like
Mhm.
the more of like a myth. I don't think he was like in back. He was there during this like social media. Without he was before that, but he was like when I was younger, the strong man, the guy. But after that, you say world's strongest man, people still say Brian Shaw.
Yeah,
Everybody,
yeah.
nobody can name any other guy than Brian Shaw.
Well, also nobody can say Mariusz Pudzianowski's name correctly.
Yeah, true. Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
his name is not that hard to say compared to some of the other guys. Jesus Christ, some of those names, man.
Mm. Hey, I was surprised that Brian Shaw beat Mitchell Hooper on that last thing. I'm surprised and not
Yeah.
surprised.
Am I surprised? Um, Mitchell said his hands hurt a lot before he went out the last event. I talked to him, and I think he was concerned about being able to grab the implement that he had. It was a step deadlift,
Mm-hmm.
and he
Mm-hmm.
was concerned he wasn't going to be able to, grip it right. But the speed that he had, that he stopped at, you know, I I don't know if anyone actually knows whether he gave it to Brian out of just like
Polite.
because he's a good dude, or if he knew in the back of his mind like he was right at that moment where he wasn't going to be able to grip it anymore, and he just stopped while he was ahead. So I don't know, but in any case, I think it was a win-win situation. Brian was got. I think he won, and he did a great job. And Mitchell was a truly good sportsman and an amazing athlete. So I think they both
Mm,
fucking won, in my opinion. I'm just happy that the sport had a moment like that. So I think it was
yeah,
just a good thing overall.
yeah. The thing
And
is,
we're gonna see Mitchell here in about a month.
yeah, we're gonna see. You know what's crazy? I saw like I was at the gym the other day. Go home, I do a podcast, and then I see on his Instagram he was at the gym like an hour before I was there. I was like, what?
Yeah,
So he went to the gym just to do some bench, and then just because I missed him by like 1 hour. So, but yeah,
yeah,
we're gonna have Mitchell Hooper come to the deadlift champion tournament to do a exhibition deadlift. I told him to deadlift whatever he wants, right? I'm not putting pressure, obviously. So maybe he's gonna do an AMRAP with like a good amount of weight, or try to get like a good like near PR weight. Who knows? But this guy can pull over 900 pounds.
yeah. Have you
And
met him?
instead, nope.
No, you haven't met him yet. He's really nice, dude. He's a really good dude.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, yeah. Yes,
you,
that's gonna
you,
be fun.
you'll like him. It'll be fun to work with him.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, I tried him to come and hang out and just do this thing there. I think it would be cool to just have the world's strongest man come at my event. I'm just lucky. I'm just lucky that he's like an hour and a half away.
Yeah, yeah. What gym is he at? The green and black one that's over there. What is
He's
that one
called
called?
it's called Athletic Culture, and
Yeah,
he trains there because he has all this stuff there. I think you told me that, and it's actually it's in Barrie. It's an hour and a half away. So that's where he lives, right? That's why he trains there. Because
yeah.
I believe if he was in the area, he would either train at our gym and he would try to bring stuff at our gym maybe, or he would train at the Fortis in Mississauga, which is more a powerlifting gym.
Fortis. I've been to Fortis West. Is that the one you're talking about?
Fortis West is the one you went. I went to Fortis East back in the day.
Okay, I think I've been to both of them, actually.
Did you?
Which one is? Yeah, I think I've been to both of them, actually. Okay, I don't know. I've been around.
Yeah, you've been around. If you went to Fortis East, I don't think you went with me though.
Jeremy
Did you?
Hamilton was at Fortis West, and I think Fortis
West?
East was the one with Omar.
Sean Kelly. Omar and Sean Kelly's the owner, the one
Yeah.
at the East. And Omar Isuf trains at Fortis East, or he did. I don't know if he still does.
Are there any gyms that you haven't trained at that you want to train at? Like
In the whole
iconic
world?
gyms or something? Yeah, in the whole world.
That's a good question. I'm sure there is. Like, I would
Mhm.
be really curious to see Oxygen Gym, where all the guys in the East, Middle East train. Like
Yeah,
so that gym, I think it's Kuwait, right? Just
think so.
because
Yeah.
a lot of people train there. It's like it's really big, and it's just like I've seen like Big Ramy come up there. I've seen Nathan Diasha train there. Regan went there too. So I would just like to see that because I heard it's like a giant gym, and it's just cool. It's like a gym I saw online, and it's kind of like these guys were all training there. It was like the feeding ground for like all these monsters being built. You know what I mean? Like they would go there, they would gain so much size, and there was this mysterious thing that who knows what they were taking and doing. It's like I want to go there for that reason, just to like look at it, but it's pretty far. Other than that, I'd like to I don't know, because I've been to like I've visited more gym back when I was with Universal. With Universal, there was like the thing we did. We went places and find the gyms and trained there, right? All these road trips.
So these
So I
road trips, how long were they?
oh, they were long.
They
I
were
think
long.
the one in Europe that we did that was like Germany and Austria. That was like 10 days or something.
Okay. And how many gyms did you visit?
I don't remember, but I don't remember. But I've trained in some like weird gyms back in Europe. There
Yeah.
was some weird gyms like, oh man, I'm trying to remember. There was this one gym, um, some like bodybuilding legend. I don't remember who it was. Trained there, and it looked like you would go down, and there was like tiles everywhere, like it was like a spa sauna, but there was like carpet also, and
Wait a
all
minute.
these old
No,
sheets.
dude, this wasn't in Europe. This was in LA. We were together. This is the haunted
Really?
gym in that hotel, remember?
You're
You
right. God damn it.
dude, no one that was the one in the Biltmore. The Biltmore
Yeah.
Hotel. You go down
What was
and it had
that?
all the Kaiser air
Yeah,
machines,
the Kaisers.
and it had the pool where the people died right there.
Yeah, people died in there.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
I think so. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's why it's
yeah, that
technically
was weird.
haunted.
Yeah, I guess that's weird. For some reason, that one was really weird. And that's what. Why was I talking about that one? That's funny.
Your brain crossed the memories. I think it's great.
Oh, I do that a
No,
lot.
Antoine, I was there, dude. I know what gym you're talking about. That
That's
was a
funny.
weird
You
gym.
know, I did it again like the other day. Huh? I was like talking with at some show that I don't even know if I told the story already on this podcast or not. If you heard it, but I was talking to Jonni Shreve and Larry Vinette.
Huh?
And did you know the story? So
No,
I
I
was
don't.
like we are talking a little bit at the show, like I think it was the Nationals, like or Toronto Pro Show actually. We're talking, in the lobby, whatever, the expo, whatever, small expo. And I said, after like maybe 5 minutes of us talking, oh, by the way, sorry, Johnny, this is Larry. Larry, this is Johnny. They both look at me like I'm a fucking idiot. I'm like, what is it? They're like, Vegas. I'm like, what do you mean Vegas? We're all party together for a whole weekend. I introduced all of them back then already. We were like, for like over 48 hours, we hung out nonstop. And then we were
Oh,
like partying and stuff. And then I knew I partied in Vegas, but I don't know if it's like, if it was the same event or two different events, but it was the
yeah.
same event. And this is where Larry hurt his tricep. this is where like then Jonni was telling me stories that I did, the stuff that I did. I'm like, oh my god, I don't remember anything. It's crazy, right?
That is crazy, yeah, man. Your
Yeah,
memories are betwixt. I love it.
yeah. It's like it's getting mixed up, but I don't know if it's like me getting old or because I was in an altered state of mind back then. Things didn't register the same, right?
Yeah,
So,
I don't know.
so I just wonder.
I can tell you though, like since 2017, I think is when you got out of your last real long rehab streak, and you're
Yeah.
pretty clean since then. I have noticed incrementally year after year, your short-term memory has improved dramatically.
Oh,
So it's been really cool to watch you actually recover in that respect. It did take a few years, but I think for the last couple of years, like you're sharp as shit. You know what I mean? But I don't know
yeah,
what this is going on, but it's funny.
yeah. I think it's like it's stuff from back then. My memory, because a good example is that for them, that weekend was pretty like memorable because whatever I went crazy, we went crazy, and sometimes there's even like girls and or guys they tell me like, remember when we did this party, this and that. For them, it was like something they will remember for the rest of their life. That type of event for me happened every week, like all the time, for like
Hmm.
months and years. So for me, it's like it's hard to remember everything because everything that was all going on all the time and everything was crazy. It was crazy. That was my state of life. So for them, it's like unique. For me, was like daily almost. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
no,
it's hard.
no, I understand 100% what you mean.
Yeah, it's like I gotta remember what you ate 2 months ago in the afternoon, like on a Sunday. No, you won't.
Well, I meet people at expos like, hey man, remember me at we met just 4 months ago at this, and I'm just like, I'm looking at a guy going, shit, I don't know who the fuck this is. Like, I not only do I not know their name, but I don't actually know who they are.
You don't
Like,
remember the
and
face at all.
no, not at all. And I'm
It's
just
weird,
like,
right?
I'm really good with names and faces and stuff. So it's just a sheer overload of volume of like,
Yeah,
hey, here's 1,000 people these 2 days on a weekend, and then you do it over and over and over again throughout the year for years and years. You're bound to forget who this fucker was a year ago at the same event. You see what I'm saying?
yeah, for sure. But they will remember you, obviously.
Yeah,
So
and a lot of times they'll pull out their phone and show me a picture of the picture we took together like last time. I'm like, oh yeah, look, okay, and they'll change the subject. Let's do the same pose we did last time so we can get an update. You know what I mean? Just 'cause
yeah,
it's like
that's
I
funny.
don't know who this person is.
Yeah, usually I just run with it. I let them talk more, and I'm like, yes, uh, man. Um, all right. Well, hey, you want to shut this down so you could go watch TV with your beautiful wife?
Oh, you mean my beautiful cat?
Beautiful cat. Yeah,
Yeah.
your cat. Yeah,
Yeah. I got 700 grams of sweet potato and 8 ounces of
700.
chicken. Yeah,
700.
I weigh my potatoes uncooked.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah,
Yeah.
I got pasta and chicken and olive oil
Oh, I love it. That's such a good. You put
and
garlic salt
spinach.
on it?
Yeah, actually, I did.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah. That's the
it's a
ticket.
garlic salt with the flavor of what's that mushroom that everybody loves?
Umami,
No, no,
unami,
it's like
umani,
truffled
truffle.
garlic salt.
I gotcha.
Yeah,
Yeah, man. Spaghetti is good. A couple times a week it makes you happy.
yeah, it does. Yeah, because if I didn't have time to go to the groceries yet since I came back, or I didn't take the time, whatever.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm just eating stuff that's here. It
Oh,
works though.
I didn't tell you what I had to do. Surely you've done this before. Real quick before we shut it down, a hotel, no microwave. You're only there for like a day. Don't have time to like get an extensive amount of groceries or solve this problem before you have to move to a different hotel. So I'm eating what is it? Bread, crackers, and tinned meat. You know,
Tin.
like canned meat.
Oh, canned meat. Oh, like
Yeah.
spam.
Oh no, like canned tuna fish, canned chicken, stuff like
Yeah,
that.
canned. Yes, yeah. Would
Yeah.
yeah, try to get to fit your macros with what they got there.
It's basically an if it fits your mac. Yeah, and then maybe an avocado, and then like what is it? Just like maybe a couple pieces of fruit or something. Just nothing. No fridge, no microwave, and it's just like sure as shit. Like a ton of rice cakes. Sure as shit. You feel fine as long as you match them. You know. I
Yeah.
mean,
You try to do your best to match like the carbs and the fats and the protein.
yeah. If the
Yeah.
numbers are close and the foods are pretty simple, it works out pretty well. You know.
Yeah. I think the best combo, if you don't have like a microwave or anything, will be like you said, the canned tuna, the rice cakes, and like almonds or something.
Yeah, some nuts.
Yeah.
That's a.
You don't
You
need,
know what?
yeah.
I had that exact meal for breakfast. It was a sleeve of fucking rice cakes
Yeah. Yeah.
and a can of salmon and a can of tuna and what was the other thing I had? I don't know, but good God, it was so dry. I sat there and looked at myself in the bathroom mirror eating this meal for like 25 minutes. It took me
Oh,
25
yeah.
minutes to eat this shit. I was still kind of stoned from cardio. Like I wasn't even fully
Yeah.
awake. And I rushed through my cardio and got back and took a cold shower. And I'm sitting there just like not really all there, just like watching myself eat this really dry, slow meal for like almost half an hour. It was hilarious.
Do you sometimes look at yourself in the mirror doing something and you're like, what the fuck am I doing this?
Like what?
Just anything. Just like sometimes I'm like eating something and whatever. I'm putting myself through through a lot of like just bodybuilding in general and like the weird thing that's come with it. And sometimes I just stop. I'm like, why the fuck am I doing all this? Just for like half a second, you're just like, what's the point? Because sometimes I think so far ahead and outside the box. I'm like, this whole fucking universe, and I'm out here trying to fucking shove dry tuna in my mouth because I forgot to do groceries. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like it's something like as simple as that. Like, why am I doing this? Like, because
Yeah.
that if I do it or not, it will not change anything in the whole. Like, I would. Am I even gonna make a dent in anything in the grand scheme of things when Earth just fizzles away into the sun or something?
Oh
Then I'm
yeah,
out
these
here.
thoughts.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's like sometimes I mix that up with like what I'm doing, like
Yeah.
like I don't know. I'm doing
There's
crunches in the morning. Like, why am I doing this?
I think there's two ways to look at this. One way is it's sort of depressing because it doesn't matter, and the other way is it's relieving because it doesn't matter. And I usually lean towards the relief. I'm like, oh, this is good, so I can try as hard as I want and feel all this discomfort, pushing myself through this workout and taking these cold showers and eating these fucking dry ass bland meals, and it doesn't fucking matter. Cool.
Yeah, yeah. It actually matters a
I love
lot
it.
because I think it matters a lot because it's like you have one life,
Mm-hmm.
so it's like you want to make it like fucking feeling weird about yourself the whole time or feeling good about yourself the whole time. But I always turn it around in my head after it's like because it's like it's just that it's just sometimes I get all these thoughts coming in. I'm like, and I it's like I have like a different perspective of
Uh-huh.
like I'm looking at myself doing what I'm doing, and I'm like, what the fuck? Are you like okay? Let's do this exercise.
Yeah.
What? So are you in here or you're in here when you look at yourself? Where's your fucking you? Because this is you're not your body, right? You're whatever
Yeah.
the fuck is inside. You're the consciousness. Where is it? Is it floating in the back here, or it's in your head, or is it like in the body, or it's everywhere in you?
I think it's everywhere in you.
Okay, because
Yeah.
sometimes I feel like I'm behind my eyeballs.
Yeah, no. Well, this is where thinking
Yeah,
happens in your brain.
yeah, yeah. But sometimes, like when you have emotions, you're gonna feel them everywhere, though, right? So
Mm-hmm.
it's just weird. So it's like, and then sometimes I'm like, sometimes like late at night with Taylor, I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna be like, look, I'm inside this body. Look, I'm inside this body. She will understand what I mean. But it's just like it's weird because it's like what the fuck? I'm like we're trapped in these like little meat vessels. It's just funny.
Have you ever thought about how terrifying it would be if you switched bodies with someone and you couldn't do anything about it? Like
But I think
I had this thought. We're on a bus in the airport getting from one terminal to the next. and I was sitting with Sam, and I'm looking at this other guy, and I don't know why I thought this, but I was like, I'm glad I'm me and not him, because I just,
Yeah.
I like being me. And then I was like, but what if I switched and he became me, and then I'm watching me leave with Sam, and he's acting normal like me, and I'm stuck in whoever the fuck this is, and I don't know what to do. I don't know where I'm at, and I can't go, hey, you stole my body. You know what I mean? Like, I need it back. I want it, you know what I mean? And Sam's like looking at me like, who the fuck is this? I'm like, no,
Yeah.
no. It's like
That'd be a good
that
movie.
thought fucking freaked me out. I was like, oh God, I hope that never happens. That's a terrible
Oh,
thing.
you know what? I thought about that like a few times, maybe like 3 times a year, 2 times a year. I think about this, kind of like you. So imagine, imagine like I was like, fuck, man, if right now I would wake up and be a girl, I don't like the idea of somebody fucking me in the pussy. Right? It's like, I don't want that. I don't want
Girls
that.
like it though.
I know, but I don't want to like it. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't want anybody going inside me. So I think about that a couple times a year. I'm like, man, I'm really glad I'm a man and I have a penis.
You ever feel bad for Taylor? Like, hey, I'm glad I'm not you because I'm glad I'm me and I have a penis and I'm not having to take it like you.
I know. I don't have her in the equation, to be honest, but 100%. I'm gonna talk to you about that today. Actually, I'm gonna ask a few questions. But imagine, you wake up into a world where you've been a girl the whole time, but you have the brain of the dimension that we're in now. Like, fuck, I'm a man. You know?
Now, I don't know if you've done this. I know a lot of guys paint their fingernails, but have you ever painted your fingernails? Like, not a lot of guys do it, but I painted my
No, no.
fingernails pink for a video where I was dressed like in like a pink tutu and pigtails. So I was like, supposed to look like a girl, you know what I mean, or something like it. Wrong. It was supposed to be wrong. And
Yeah.
I had these painted I painted my fingernails, and I'm looking at my hands. I got really muscular hands, and so do you.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
You get scared?
oh shit, this is weird, man. Like, these aren't my hands. Like, I
Yeah.
kept looking at my hands like these aren't my hands. Like I felt like I had someone else's hands on me.
That's pretty weird. I never painted my fingernails, but I think I've put makeup twice in my life.
I've never done it to look different, but only look more awake.
Oh, more awake? Oh, you mean like makeup?
Yeah. So sometimes, like before, I've been on like these shows or something here and there. Not too
Yeah,
many of
yeah,
them,
yeah.
but the makeup crew would put on some stuff that's like color match, so it just looks
Oh,
like you have less dark circles or something. I don't
oh,
have bad dark circles, but
no.
that's one application of makeup is just to make you look more refreshed.
No, I'm talking about girl makeup, Juji.
I haven't done that, no.
Because there's a video on my YouTube where I actually do the whole girl thing to like match a picture on Instagram, like who did it better, and I had like makeup on my eye, I had like a wig, and I even had the small shorts, everything. So you guys are into that, it's on my YouTube channel. And then the other time was just I did have a party, and this girl really wanted me to put makeup on my face, and I was like, all right, do it. And you know what's crazy? Oh my god! So she does that, all the eyeliners and stuff, and I'm like, I really like it. I'm like, I don't like this at all. I feel weird having this on my face. This is like not me at all. So I kind of like wash it off, but then it's like, hey, it doesn't come out easy. You need some tools. You need different things. So I'm really trying rubbing my eye and stuff. And then, because the thing is, the next day, or like later in the day, I'm going to pick up a girl at the airport that I ended up dating for like a year, Caitlin Smythe. I pick her up, and I don't think I slept yet. I pick her up, and then she looks at me, and I still have eyeliners. I still have makeup on my face. Yeah, well, what do you think she thought?
What did she say?
She was fucking pissed. She's like, what the fuck is on your face? You have makeup on? I said, yeah, well, we're joking around, and Whatever, right? I don't know what to say. She knew I was kind of like messed up. So yeah, that's the first time that was the first time I had makeup on, and
You
I had
found
to
out
pick
how
up.
hard it is to get off.
Oh my god, I didn't know that. The other girl probably knew, she just didn't care. Yeah. So that's my two times I put makeup on. There's one time when I was like 20, 21 or 22, and and then I was like, what's up with all these cross dressers out there? The guys, they put woman clothing and they like it. Like, why are
Hmm.
you doing this? So I took just one of my ex's bras, and I kind of like put my arms in it. I look at myself. I'm like, nah, I don't
No.
like it. I don't like this at all. It looks fucking weird. It's like your hands with like nail polish. It
Yeah.
feels weird, probably. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's just like you just I don't know. For me, I just felt like I had someone else's hands on me. I was like, oh wow, I can't stop. Like it's fucking weird.
Yeah, I wouldn't like it. Oh, I know Lee Priest does it.
That's what a lot of the people that are have the gender thing going on, where it's like they feel like they're a man inside of a woman's body their whole life, or vice versa. Can you imagine what that's like? You know, it's like,
Yeah, you know, actually, I had a thought about that last night. So imagine that. I don't know what it feels like, by the way, and people can do whatever they want, right? I don't care about that.
yeah, of course.
So, yeah. So, but I thought that okay, let's say if I think I'm a woman in my head,
Uh-huh.
I feel like I'm a woman. I can't know for sure what it feels like to be a woman because I can't know for sure what it feels like to be a woman born a woman. That feeling that they have.
Yeah.
How can I be sure? I can't. I just think I'm a woman based on my idea of what a woman should feel like.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Is this kind of like the idea that you have where it's like what I see as green, as the color green,
Yeah,
you might see
yeah,
it as
yeah,
red?
yeah. Or like, how do you know how a dog feels like? You
I
don't.
don't know. Yeah.
How do you know how a mother feels like?
It's a good
How
question.
do
I
you know
don't
how
know. That's
yeah? How do you know how like I feel like I'm from the 40s? How do you know how somebody from the 40s feels like? It was just at that time. So
yeah.
it's like it was just like really confusing. I'm like, okay, so obviously some people like feel it so strongly that they take certain changes, which is fine. But in my head, I'm like, yeah, but I don't think nobody really knows what it feels like to be an actual born female unless you're a born female. Maybe it feels the same as a guy. Maybe there's no difference. You know what I mean? Or
Yeah.
maybe there's something that they feel that's different.
Well, I think they just feel that something's not right. Am I wrong?
Yeah,
I'm
but
not sure.
I know maybe, but also maybe what they're feeling. Let's say if I think I'm a woman, I feel in a way. I feel like I'm a woman, but maybe that feeling, guys feel that too. It's not.
Mm.
It's like it's not the thing you should. Maybe some people like they act on it. Maybe everybody feels that sometimes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well,
It's
I
like
don't know.
we can't read minds of other people. We can't know for sure what it feels like to be them if you're
No, but
not them.
you did try to put a bra on and you didn't like it, whereas some other
Yeah,
dude might try to put it on and be like, "Oh, this feels like what it's supposed to
natural.
feel like." Yeah, this feels
Yeah,
normal, like they like it, you know. So it's
yeah.
pretty quick indicator. You know what would be good is to have Lee Priest weigh in on this at another time.
Yeah. I only Philippe Reese put a bra on before.
I mean, hasn't he tattooed eyeliner on himself?
Is that what this is?
Yeah, I think he had it tattooed.
Oh, oh. I know that he puts nail polish sometimes. Maybe
Yeah,
yeah. I thought that the eyeliner was just like the remnants of a tattoo he had or something.
I think he purposely tattooed eyeliner on his eyes permanently, but I not be right, but I'm pretty sure that's
Oh,
he did
we'll
that.
ask him next time. Yeah, we'll
Yeah,
ask him next time.
yeah,
I know that rock stars have eyeliners too. Yeah,
yeah, yeah. I mean, sometimes it actually looks good on a dude.
Yeah, I mean, if you're a wrestler or a rock star, maybe. Or wait,
What'd
or
you
a
say?
pirate,
If you're a what or a rock star? What was the first thing?
a wrestler.
Oh, a wrestler.
Yeah, a pro wrestler or a rock star or a pirate. Because Johnny Depp as a pirate with the eyeliner, I think is pretty cool.
I didn't think about that. You're right. Johnny Depp did have eyeliner on as a pirate. Yeah. Yeah.
But his character was a little bit like flamboyant from the start anyway, but it
Hmm.
just works for some reason.
Yeah.
It just
Yeah.
works. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, so I bit sometimes, man, my brain. Well, you know my brain by now, but the audience maybe doesn't know. It's just I think about things that's so crazy, and I just it just comes in. It comes in. I don't know where it comes from, but I would have like these crazy thoughts. And I'm
That's
like,
the
whoa,
thing.
wait
Is
a minute.
a lot of people think that thoughts are like generated by the brain. They're not. The brain just intercepts them. So they're coming from somewhere. Where are you when you
Yeah,
get them? That's the question.
I know. I know. I think I've heard that before too. Like, was it Joe Rogan who said that?
A lot of people said it.
Yes. So it's pretty cool. It's like the concept of ideas that like they don't come from you, like you said. It's like
Hmm.
alien. It comes from somewhere, and you just got them. Because in reality, when you're just sitting there, a lot of time, some of my reels and videos and ideas, I'm just doing something else, and then, that'd be kind of funny.
Yep.
But I didn't sit down. I'm gonna think about a reel. I could probably do it too, but a lot of time it's just like, I think you're the same too. You're just like, oh my god, this should be funny.
I think it's a mixture of the two. Yeah,
Yeah,
you'll get them from the ether when you're in
yeah,
a certain place or doing a certain thing, like driving my car, for example, listening to music.
yeah,
A lot of
yeah,
ideas come in, and then other times to kind of like finish off an idea to completion, you'll sit down with like, okay, that was crazy. How am I going to flesh out this whole thing? And then that's when you start like thinking about it, like
yeah. You
planning.
sharpen it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So your car is a hub for ideas.
Mm-hmm. It
Yeah.
can be.
How
Yeah.
how often do you drive your car?
Not very often, but I get ideas just walking around, just
True. Yeah.
existing. But I tell you where I
Cardio
don't get
maybe.
ideas that a lot of people get ideas. A lot of people get ideas in the shower. I get zero ideas in the shower. I've never gotten a fucking idea in the shower in my life. I tried. I even got to like the little shower pad that's waterproof paper with a pin for like, it's called Shower Notes. And I remember
Really?
I got it because the CEO of my old company said he had every idea for the company in the shower. So I was just like, this dude's getting a lot of ideas in the shower. I'm going to give it a shot. And the moment I had that piece of paper on the wall in the shower, I'm like,
You
yeah,
jinxed it.
yeah, I think I jinxed it. But even then, I noticed I wasn't getting ideas in the shower after I fucking got rid of the damn waterproof pad of paper. So yeah, I don't know. I don't get ideas in the shower, man. Yeah, that's it. Shower. Yeah, that's it. Those are those. This is shower
Aqua
notes.
no.
Do you get ideas in the shower?
Um, I think I do, but not more than anywhere else.
Okay.
I can have ideas like, I think you're right, driving. In the shower, I can, but I think I should take more showers than I do, to be honest.
I, just, I get my stinky little ice bath all the time. It's a it's
That's
like
a
a
good way to do
medieval
it.
it's like a medieval bath.
Yeah, it is. That's funny. Yeah, but for sure, car, shower, walking, cleaning,
Hmm.
and even sometimes when I'm training, to be honest.
At the beginning of the workout, yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
Especially when you're
yeah,
warming
yeah.
up, you can delay a workout because you're having too many ideas.
Or at the end of the workout, like I did this reel. It didn't turn out good, but I still posted it. I don't know if you saw it or not. It's like, oh, because I for some reason I remember this video of a mom giving her phone to her child to film her dancing,
Mhm.
but the phone is actually filming the kid holding the phone.
Yeah.
So I was like, wait, what if I ask somebody to say, oh, can you hold my phone, but I want to see myself, so hold it the other way, and then I filmed their face, and then I went on the kickback and started making fart noises to get their reaction.
I see what you posted this 3 hours ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to look at that one. Do the one where you're filming the girl and then it's actually your face.
Yeah. Oh, I did that too. You're right. Yeah, I did
That
that
one
too.
was so funny, dude. I had to fucking
I know.
repost it. It was so fucking funny. I was like,
I
God
know.
damn it.
That actually wasn't my idea. That's I saw it online, and I just redid it with a twist at the gym.
What was the twist?
Well, it was two guys, and I was like, I'm
Uh-huh.
gonna do it with a girl, and when I'm gonna film my face, I'm gonna really struggle, like I'm having a hard time, because the other guy was just like being normal,
Oh
was
yeah.
still funny, but I just ramped it up with the part that I'm filming, like I'm about to have a heart attack.
It's funny, man. That shit cracked me
Yeah,
up so much.
yeah. So yeah, so that idea that the reel I just did, where I asked, actually his name is Taylor too, but with an O. He's the massage guy at the gym, buff
Hmm.
guy. He's doing a couple of shit too. So I asked him to do it. So he's kind of laughing, but I actually asked a girl before, but she was like, "What are you doing?" She thought I was wanting to film her or something. I was like, "No, no, no." It did turn out that I couldn't do it. She busted me, so I couldn't do the girl. So I did the guy instead. But I was
Uh-huh.
like, there's something there. I think this joke has potential. Like if I get the right people and I just do a bunch in a row
Yeah.
and I just film their reaction, one might be kind of funny. Or another idea I had right after that is that, what if I asked like a guy like Big Mike, can you film my set for a second? And then or anybody, right? Somebody that I don't know much anyway, so you just film me. Can you film my set? Yeah, okay, no problem. And then I have somebody filming them too, like that they don't know about.
Yeah.
And then just before doing my stiff leg deadlifts, I kind of like tear off the pants. I'm wearing a Speedo or something, and I'm doing stiff legs in the middle of the gym in front of everybody. And he's a really long set, and he's just like filming me. You know what I mean? He's kind of forced because he just started it. So imagine if I catch somebody like Big Mike doing that, it was just gonna throw the phone away.
Have you you're gonna do this one?
I think I will. I just need
You
to find.
need you need to
You want
find
to
the
do
right
it with me?
person.
We should do it together. Maybe you're gonna help me like do it.
Yeah,
Maybe like I'm spawning you or something. We both rips our pants off,
dude.
and
I
somebody's
want.
filming them.
I got. Yeah. You know me. Like Sam was getting mad at me about 2 weeks ago. She was because I was like, all my ideas were in a speedo. she's like, you got to stop. This is a crutch for you now. You need. She's like, you need to quit this shit. I'm so tired of you doing every video you do in a speedo. It doesn't have to be in a speedo every time.
Because it's funny.
It is funny. It's because no one else is gonna do it. It's like
Speedos,
someone's got to do
they
it.
just the thing is with speedos, they only look like they belong where for a bodybuilder on stage. Even
Hmm.
people at the beach in speedos is funny, right? So if
Yeah.
you're wearing a speedo anywhere but on a stage, it's funny, and especially not on a beach and not on a stage, it just makes the video even funnier.
I agree. I agree. But
Yeah,
she was like, "You're overdoing it. You got to quit with the speedo." I was like, "Okay, for now." But I
yeah,
still
you
have like a
just
fucking giant catalog of videos to film, like just including the speedo, man. We'll
speedo.
do that shit together. That shit's funny, man. Remember,
Yeah,
uh, Torch? We just ran around in speedos. We were in speedos. It was funny.
yeah, the whole time. Yeah, that was your idea, right?
I think what happened was, people listening, this is a 2004 video we filmed called Scorch, and we were in short shorts. And this is before social media. People were making fun of us for wearing short shorts. And so me and
Oh, you're
Antoine the
right.
next year, yeah, they were making fun of us. So the next year, we were like, you know what? Let's double down on this. So we did fucking Speedos instead of short shorts to say, fuck you
I found the
guys.
video.
Yeah, it's great, dude.
Let's end with that one second.
Yeah. Scorch
I
was
hope I hope
short
there's no sound.
shorts. Torch is the one with with the speedos. This one was just short shorts. Remember?
Oh, Torch is the one with the speedo.
Yeah, Torch is the one with the speedo. That's it. Yeah, it's posted by other people back in the day. Yeah, about
Yeah,
halfway through the
15 years ago.
video, we just fucking switched to.
I'm not gonna put sound because I will lose my own sound for some reason.
No, yeah, it's good.
Juji, we're on a scorch.
Scorch was
Scorch
nothing.
was nothing.
Prepare to
Prepare to
be
be torched.
torched. That thing was fire, dude. Like
I know.
literally. I didn't know gasoline burned that much.
Yeah, that was real gasoline, right?
Oh yeah, that was freaked me out because I wasn't used to having things like burn like gasoline on the end of a stick on a rag in my
I
backyard.
remember, like, I came to your place. My shins were already fucking hurting. This is
Yeah.
the one time I kind of hurt myself in the shin bad.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah, I still have that video
I
of
was
you
actually
like
landing
laying out
these
there in
things.
the grass.
Yeah, I was landing these things too. Those like whatever windmill corkscrews.
Dude, I
So
still to this day don't know how you did the reverse Webster, the losers at your
yeah,
size. That's just fucking hard skill.
there it is. I
Ain't
know. I think it was
speed.
just the hamstring strength and the calf and the even a stand in front. That was a
Uh-huh.
Webster switch. I don't remember I did all these moves. I
Yeah,
was
you're
good at
very
these
good.
things, but
Remember how
because I was good at the Websters, I could never do an aerial because my brain was programmed to do like Websters.
I think
I
that's
never
the
could
way
do an
mine
aerial.
was too. I couldn't do Webster's because my brain was programmed to do aerials.
Yeah, man, I wish I could
It's
do an
funny how we
aerial.
pick some of the worst moves possible to do, like X out while you're bending
I
over.
know. I think we did that by purpose though.
Yeah, the ending is great.
Yeah. Whoosh, whoosh. Oh, that's
Fucking
good.
yeah.
All right, guys. Well, I hope you have been enjoying this more intimate podcast between me and Juji. We covered a lot, I think, and we didn't even answer the question. Damn it! I'll just answer manually.
There's one question to answer and we didn't even answer it.
It was a stupid question. It was like, who farts more, you or Juji? I think
Neither.
I fart more.
We don't fart.
No, we don't. Actually, we don't. Yeah,
Yeah,
we
we
don't
don't
fart
fart.
at all.
Zero
Except in
farts.
that video. Except in that video I just posted. You know what's stupid? That video, like I made the fart noises with my mouth in real life, so to make like Taylor laugh. But then
Huh.
when I watch the video, you can't hear the friggin' farts. So it's
Huh.
just Taylor laughing. So I went on Epidemic Sound and I found like fart noises made with the mouth by a human being, and I just added those over the video.
There you go.
So yeah. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. Stop the recording. Comment below, share, subscribe, do all this shit, and boom.